All right, everyone, I'm going to show you today how to kind of jazz up your Google Drive. This is my Google Drive, and I've added a few files, or a few folders here that are extra folders. But as you can see, to kind of jazz it up a little bit, I've added color to my folders. I've color coded them. I've added emojis here to my folders, I should say, in here. And you can do this too with your Google folders. Sometimes it's nice to have them color coded for like a specific class, maybe an A day class or a B day class, maybe some professional learning folder where you keep all of the certificates and your hours. Maybe you have a folder of resources and it's in another color. Maybe you have, like I have a year-long folder where I archive everything for the year and keep everything in there. So however you organize your Google Drive, and it's important to have a way to organize it, however you do it, one of the really cool things about it is you can jazz it up with color and emojis. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So the default color and the way it's default organized in Google is obviously alphabetically, but then you get this nice, lovely standard gray. And that's great, but the problem is that when all of your folders are gray or they're not specifically named, everything kind of gets lost. And if you don't have folders at all, then you just have a bunch of files and everything is lost. So there's a few ways that you can go about changing some things up. So if you, like, I'm going to use this 2018, 2019 folder, and if you just right click on the folder, then you have all of these options here. Now you can star it, and Google will add a little star out to the side for you, and that's great. It's starred, but again, if you don't do more than that, you might end up with a ton of starred folders. So we're going to right click again, and another thing you can do is rename it. Like I said, this folder, everything from this school year will end up going in here, and this will become my archive folder. You can change the color of it, and you have lots of different options. If you want to stick to a theme for, like, the high school is one color, PD is another color, resources are another color, Frisco is another color, whatever, you may want to consider that. But this is the default gray. I'm going to pick, for this one, I think I'm just going to pick, I kind of want like this pink. So I'm going to pick pink. And then you have this option to rename. So this is where we have fun with our emojis when we hit rename. So I have a few websites that I will add links to about them, but here are some options. This one up here is fsymbols.com/emoji, and these are just a bunch of emojis that you would find on your phone. The thing I am not crazy about with this one is that you can't really do a search. You kind of do a scroll. So that's fsymbols.com/emoji. Another one that I have, whoops, not that one, sorry, is emojicopy.com. This one I like because you can search. So if I wanted to type in school, because that was for this school year, now everything has been narrowed down to school. And I'm going to use this lady here, and it's down here at the bottom, and I'm just going to hit copy. Now it's copied. I'm going to go over here back to my drive. I'm going to right click it again. I'm going to hit rename. Now if you put it at the beginning, it will sort it according to the emoji. If you put it at the end, it will sort it according to the name. So I'm going to put it at the end, and she should stay right there. These up here I have put the emoji at the beginning because I kind of wanted those to be at the top of my drive, because those folders I tend to use a lot. Those folders are more important than some of the other ones, and so I wanted those to kind of be moved, and I don't want them to stay in alphabetical order, but that's kind of up to you. Another thing that you can do is there is an extension called Emoji Keyboard off the Chrome Web Store, and it will be an extension up in here, and you just hit Add to Chrome, say Add Extension, it'll download it, it'll install it. Right there it is. Isn't that wonderful? But you can still use it here. So when I click on it, I can do a search again, numbers. I can put a hashtag. I can search people, all of the people that I want. And then all you have to do, I like this little baby angel. I'm going to click it, copied. It's now copied. I'm going to go to my drive, and this folder here needs something. Right click, rename. I'm going to add it right there. Okay. And so now my folders have been renamed. They all have emojis on them. Some of them are colored, some of them are not colored, total personal preference. And it helps me keep myself a little bit more organized. It also jazzes it up a little bit. It makes me more interested in what's in there. And the more organized your Google Drive is, the better it's going to be for you keeping up with folders and files as you start using your Google Drive more. So I hope that this helps. I hope you've learned a little bit about how to use the rename function with emojis and how to organize your Google Drive.